Mike Starkey, the elected Mayor of Copeland. First of all, Happy New Year, although unfortunately we're starting the year off with still COVID wreaking havoc and back into another lockdown, which will now last to the middle of February. We just wanted to put a short communication in tonight to tell you that the council teams are all meeting and in liaison with various government departments, and over the next week or so, starting from Thursday, we'll run a series of podcasts with all of our team leaders to explain what we are doing to support the community as much as we possibly can through this lockdown period. I know there's been a lot of questions and a lot of phone calls and emails coming into us about the grants, and the Chancellor this morning, Rishi Sunak, has announced some new grants. Our team leader Janet is in meetings, with the government departments tomorrow to understand, what the grants entails and what the guidance is that we've got to follow, and we will communicate that to everybody as soon as is practically possible. What I can assure everybody is that we'll do everything in our power, as we've done with the previous government grants, to turn those around as quickly as is practically possible to get the money to you and into your accounts, because we know how important that is. Equally, our housing teams and our social impact team are currently drawn up together their plans of what they can do to support the community through this period of time, and we will keep in continued dialogue and trying to keep communication up as much as possible. On this post, if you tuned into this podcast, post any questions or any areas of concern or things that you'd like us to cover over the next few days. We are, of course, working with other partners and other councils, particularly Cumbria County Council. Between Cumbria County Council and Copeland, we'll both be receiving or facilitating grants from the government and working together on making sure those grants are distributed in a quick and efficient manner. What I would ask is just to bear with us over the next couple of days. As an organisation ourselves, we're dealing with a lot of the potential impacts of lockdown and how it affects our own staff. Like every other organisation, we're going to have people who are going to need to self-isolate, who's going to have childcare issues, and our resources are going to be stretched. So please, if you could show a little bit of patience. If some of the services get interrupted in any way over the coming weeks, we'll be doing as much as we possibly can to make sure that things run as quickly and as effectively as possible. With particular note to making sure that the money that you need through the various different grants and an explanation of how they can be applied for is all forthcoming as quickly as we possibly can. We are back down in lockdown. Stay safe. Stay at home. Look after yourselves and protect our NHS. I think this time, where it's a little bit different to last time, is that there is a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, and hopefully, over this lockdown period, we can see several millions of people around the country receive vaccinations, and as a result of that, when we do come out of this lockdown, it'll be coming out of it permanently, and we can return to some kind of normality. So rest assured, we're doing everything that we can as a local authority to get everything in place to keep your services up to scratch and to turn around all the various elements of government support as quickly and as effectively as we can. I'll be speaking to you regularly over the next couple of weeks, and I'll be joined on podcasts by various team leaders across the council where we can explain in detail what each and every department in the organisation is doing to support residents. Thank you all.